I'm Leila. So today we are on test server, as you see up there on the top right, checking out brand new champs that are going to be coming to the game in a couple days. Now, we do have the new fusion. Now, keep in mind, traditional fusion is going to be Oella. And I gotta say, oh my god, she is gorgeous, you guys. She is absolutely gorgeous. I am coming back with lore story videos. I will have the lore story video for herself and her man, Ultan, next week. What I'll do is I'm actually going to release it on Valentine's Day. I thought that would be nice because it's just a nice love lore story. But she is gorgeous. I can't even stand it. She is a fairy queen, and I gotta say, Raid killed it with her design. So much cosplay potential here. I know that Twitch chat keeps asking me, Leila, please cosplay as her. Beautiful though, right? Absolutely just stunning, just gorgeous. Now, her dude is Alltan of the Shell. Now, what I am gonna point out is what you guys are seeing here is that he's in Sylvan Watchers. He's not really in Sylvan Watchers. That's a mistake. He's supposed to be Dark Elf with the Jives more of the lore story. They're gonna be fixing that. Okay, so he's going to be a dark elf. He's not actually going to be in Sylvan Watchers, but he looks like Loki to me. What do you guys think? I was just telling my Twitch chat that he looks like Loki. Now, there's two more champions in this new patch. We have Maruka. Maruka is the epic you are going to need for the fusion, and the way this is going to work is you're going to need 4 of her. Okay. You're gonna need 4 Maruka, and you're gonna see that she is an orc. She looks really cool too. I kind of like the skull mohawk helmet that they got going on there. And then this one, Shadowbow Tarlac, who actually is a Sylvan Watch. You're gonna need 16 of him. I do have to say, overall for their kits, I really like this guy. He kind of seems like a non-Lego Duchess in some ways. Like, he's got a really, really nice kit. His kit's pretty cool. So we're gonna get back to that shortly. But he looks interesting, right? He looks like he's in a ghillie suit. Camouflage, right? So I think they did an interesting job with him. He's got like this like bear claw thing on his bow. And you gotta love how basically all the bows in the game never have a string. You know what I mean? So with Oella, and I would love to know, guys, those of you watching, just, drop me a comment down below. Are you going for Oella? Are you going to do the fusion? Are you going to skip it? Are you uncertain? I would love to know what you guys think, because the fusion's starting in 2 days. So her A1 is called Flutter Fluster. It hits once and has a decreased speed. Now, if Ultan is on the same team, cannot be resisted, okay? A2 is called Hand of Spring, heals all allies by 30% of their max HP and increases duration of all ally buffs. That's nice. A3 is called Morphosis, fills the turn meter of all allies and does an increased resistance buff on allies. And her passive is called Untrammeled. Whenever an ally loses 15% or more of max HP from a single hit, places a continuous heal on that ally. And also plays a continuous heal for 2 turns instead of 1, and it instantly activates if Ultan is on the team. It really seems like with her, I don't know what you guys think, it seems like her kit is good for Iron Twins. And what do you think? Sand Devil maybe? Because of when an ally loses 15% or more of their max HP, places a continuous heal in there because he takes off your max HP, right? So I'm already thinking with her, because its single target is going to be Iron Twin and maybe Sand Devil. And then for her aura, ally resistance in dungeons by 75. You know what we didn't see is how many books? 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. 10 books. I will give them that. They're doing much better. Not making the books as terrible as they used to. Yeah, she's a legendary. She's a legendary support Sylvan Watcher. So her companion is going to be Alltan of the Shell. So again, keep in mind, guys, like I just said, he's not a Sylvan Watcher. He's going to be a legendary attack Dark Elf champion, okay? So his A1 is called Under the Skin, hits twice. Each hit has a chance of placing a decreased defense. And the hit also ignores target's resistance if Oella is on the team. If the target's under an increased defense buff, each has an 80% chance of removing the buff. It cannot be resisted. A2 is called Resurging Reversal, removes all debuffs from him, heals him, then places a shield on him, and attacks an enemy ignoring shield buffs. Damage increased by 20% for each debuff removed by this skill. A3 is called Somnolescent Spores. AoE has a chance of placing asleep and ignores 50% target's resistance if Oella's in the same team. Fills turn meter by 15% whenever a sleep debuff placed by this skill expires. So sleep, are we thinking again the Sand Devil? Except it's not on the A1. It's nice when it's on the A1 though, right, with the sleeps. Metabolism is his passive, has a chance to decrease the cooldown of one of his skills every time he's healed by continuous heal. Increases 30% if Oella's in the same team. So this one really has this ignoring target resistance, which is interesting. And his auras increases ally attack in all battles by 30%. Now the Orc, I know a lot of people are very underwhelmed with the Orc. You need 4 of her for the fusion. Yeah, I'm thinking Sand Devil. Yeah, that's also what I'm thinking, guys. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, I am recording this live on Twitch, and Twitch chat is agreeing that they think Sand Devil Necropolis. Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see how they perform in there. So this is going to be Maruka. She's going to be an epic defense orc, and you're going to need 4 of her for the fusion if you're doing that. Tarfield Affliction hits twice and has a chance of placing a decreased speed. Badlands Witchery removes all debuffs from an ally and heals them. Return from the Slime does a revive on death on all allies. And then Springy, each time this champion is hit, increases their defense and resets each round. So now what's interesting, talking about this AoE revive on death for epics, we have Light Sworn in the Sacred Order, right? Who else do we have? Is it Captain Tamila? Is Captain Tamila another one too? Trying to think if we have any others. Like we have a couple. And then the AoE revive on death. It's, yep, Sky Touch is another one, yep, for epics. And then obviously for Legos, we have Cardial, for example. So that's interesting that they put that for an epic too. Yeah, well, Cardial's a Lego. I was thinking epics. So that's gonna be her. And the last one, like I said, I find his kit the most interesting of the 4. And he's a rare, so he's going to be a rare defense, and he is in the right faction. He's Sylvan Watchers. His A1 hits once and is a decreased attack. His A2 is called Swift Warband. It attacks all enemies and does an increased speed buff on all allies. That makes me think like Apo, right? Apo also does something like that. Diversion places a veil on all allies and also places a shield. So we get a veil and a shield as well as increased speed. And Camo covers the passive. Decreases damage received from skills while allies under Veil of Perfect Veil. So I actually think of the 4, I really think his kit is the most interesting. And I really like this guy. What do you think? Already, like I said, like we have the AoE speed here on top of the Veil and the shield, which I think is pretty nice, you know? So it's really interesting to see what they did. And so with this dude, if you are going to do the fusion, you're going to need 16. 16 of them is what you're going to need for the fusion. You're going to go for this guy? Yeah, I'm curious. So if you guys are watching, you know, drop me a comment. Who is your favorite here? Is there anybody here that you really would want? Or do you not like any of them? You know, what do you guys think? I would love to know. So what we're going to do is, I know that people like to see how they run, how they look. So actually I have them all queued up just to run in campaign a little bit. We're going to see their animations too. Oh, her animation's super pretty. Love that. Just curious to see how they look. So there's the shield, right? Or I'm sorry, that's the veil. That's the veil from our camo friend. Ooh, that was a nice AoE from Ultan. Like it. Very nice. Shadowbow, the ghillie suit camo dude definitely seems the most useful, but I love, look at Oella. Look how just gorgeous she is. She's just floating. She's floating like the fairy queen that she is. I don't know, I love it. It's gorgeous. All right. I like his AoE, the way that looks too. Yes, also you guys, if you take a look, we're talking magic and spirit potions you guys are going to need if you're going to be doing the fusion. Keep that in mind. Just pointing that out. I know Twitch chat's mentioning that as well too. Is you're going to see that Oella and the orc are both magic, which you don't really need the magic for her, but you're going to need them for the orc, right? And then Alltan and our camo dude are both spirit. So I know for myself personally, I think I'm low on spirit potions. So I'm probably going to have to work on spirit potions for this guy because you need 16 of him. But guys, drop me some comments down below. You know, let me know what you think of this fusion. Are you going to be going for her? Do you like any of them? You know, would you keep any of them? And thanks so much for watching.